just wanted to share really quick what we learned at the audiologist today, because we took Ariasha in to have her hearing aids programmed, because we had a new one the Oticon sent back to us after hers broke and it needed programmed. We did that, and then I also asked for volume control capabilities to be able to turn it up and down. And the audiologist asked if I wanted to have them synchronized or not. Like if you turn the volume down on one, it turns down on the other one. Duane only has one hearing aid, so he doesn't know about this. But apparently she doesn't have Bluetooth because it's a Ponto3, but they have Wi-Fi or something, and so they're communicating with each other. So you can set it, you turn the volume down on this one, it turns down on both of them, or you can have them not paired. The other thing she said with the bilateral hearing loss is that if a sound comes from this direction, this hearing aid hears it first, and this hearing aid knows that that hearing aid heard it first, and so it sends it into this side of your head and not that side of your head.
What am I missing out on?
I don't know.
I don't know, because I only have one hearing aid, so...
Yeah, this is what you're missing out on.
Directional, that was like the best description of directional hearing ever. Like, I can hear it in this ear, but not in this ear. Oh!
Yeah, and somehow that worked.
I don't have to, I'm the guy, where's that coming from? So, yeah, that sounds amazing. I'm too tall for your camera.
That's okay, I just tipped it up. Yeah, so what happens when you hear stuff?
I just hear it. From wherever it is.
And
Which makes loud environments, parking lots, open spaces very hard to know where somebody goes, "Hey, Duane! Hey, where? Where are you?" Directional hearing, it's a gift that I don't understand.
Well, and Ariasha's good ear hears at 30 decibels. Normal is 0 to 20. So 30 is like kids who don't know how to use indoor voices volume is 30 decibels. Like she can hear fine probably.
You mean all kids?
All kids, exactly. All kids speak at 30 decibels probably anyway. So my thought was to just have her wear the one hearing aid on the worst ear and not the other ear. But then her hearing aids would not be communicating with each other. So I think it would actually be beneficial to wear both hearing aids, even though...
She also has some hearing in the one ear, so she's always going to have...
Well, that's what I mean. Like, her good ear is pretty good. Like, she doesn't really need that hearing aid, but it probably is still nice for the hearing aids to be like, I heard it first, I'll send it in.
What else? You were telling me about the two microphones in the direction.
Oh, yeah. So they said there's two microphones on each hearing aid, and I think the front one is directional, and the back one is surround sound. So if we switch which hearing aid is on which side, then it messes things up.
Yeah, the microphone's the wrong direction if you're wearing it.
Yeah,
I wonder how they do that on mine, because I have the same feature with Baha.
Yours is probably still programmed to be a left side.
Maybe it is a programming.
The left-right programming side.
Right, it's a programming. So the microphone's not different, but the programming is different.
Right, and then it would just flip which microphone is used how.
Because I do enjoy the directional.
Well, what I do though, like, because Ariasha broke her hearing aid that goes on her worst ear. So when I sent that in, I took the hearing aid from her better ear and put it on the worst ear, because it seems like that, if you're going to have a hearing aid, that would be the ear to put it on.
Still logical and help their function.
Yeah, but it was not working very well. So now I know why, I guess.
We also discovered there's volume control.
Yeah, we turned on the volume control.
Which mine doesn't have. And it's got this teeny tiny little digital button. Digital button. Nobody tells you this button is here.
It's not a button. It's a little tiny itsy bitsy
Exactly.
wheel.
It's not a button. It's a little wheel, but it's not a wheel.
Like microscopic.
It's like this microscopic.
So how do you do your volume?
Nub. How do I do mine? I have to pull out my phone and triple click. Let's see. Can the phone see the phone?
Kind of.
I do a triple click, and there's my settings, and I can turn my volume up, or I can tell it which, I have noise option.
See, that's what I wanted.
I have Stream A and Stream C, which is, Stream A is my computer, and the other one is my headphone, like a headphone jack. They're nice devices to have. So, yeah, that's me being a cyborg.
So, I was really hoping, though, that I didn't really want to I didn't want to activate her volume wheel. I just really wanted to have, like, two settings, like indoor,
really easy
outdoor.
to hit.
Because I was like, maybe they could program it so, like, when you put the volume all the way up, that's where it's supposed to be. And then you can turn it down, like, 2 clicks. Like, have an outdoor option and an indoor option. But that's apparently not how it works.
There's not a supposed to be. Sometimes I need it louder than it's supposed to be because I can't hear. Because some people, like my mom, are so quiet that you can't hear them.
When you put our daughter's hearing aid on your head, you go, ah, it's so loud, nobody breathe.
Yeah, it is loud.
So hers is plenty loud.
Her quiet one's not loud, but her loud one is insane.
Yeah, but supposedly they're actually programmed pretty similar. Right, maybe the programming's the same, but the volume's different. I don't know.
Well, I mean, now we know there's a little button.
So, okay, here's what I'm wondering now. if she turns the volume way up or way down, how does she find perfect again? Because that's like in the middle somewhere. So my question is, when you take the battery out and put the battery back in and turn it back on, is it at default at perfect? That would be my guess.
I think this is why Oticon's pushing their new hearing aid.
Because it has the phone.
Old hearing aid. Because this funny nub volume thing is a little hard to like. It's either down or up.
Well, yeah, it's like how do you find...
That, but it's really hard to do.
Right. That's why normally they don't give kids the option of controlling their thing.
Hard as an
but that's
adult.
my question. When you take the battery in and out of the hearing aid, does it default to perfect settings?
Mine does.
Right. So that's what I'm guessing, is if we're like, I don't know, she might turn to both of her hearing aids all the way down to just...
Yeah, good point.
Every morning when we put the batteries back in.
Every time I take my battery out, it defaults to...
Right, perfect.
The baseline I set, the trap, the volume. Yes, you can set these 3 things.
I can't set those 3 things.
No, I, through my app, can. I never mess with them.
Which is why the Bluetooth
This is why you just get
cool.
it programmed to what's good. And then if you need a special environment, you get a second program, which I did.
Right. So then you just switch to like, oh, this is loud restaurant. Help me, please. Fix this.
I could use a third one for loud restaurants because my noise, but it's
so
not exactly a convenient problem to solve in general. And then add in
especially
everything
now
that's happened. Go in and have an audiologist and do another meeting and.
For you to get a second hearing aid?
No.
For you to get a Ponto?
No, just for me to even mess
for you
with the
for
settings.
you to do anything, right?
They want me to go
you
through
have
the
to
process, so I'm onboarded. I just want to get my hearing aid modified.
Right, and you'd have to find an audiologist who does Cochlear.
Every time you move.
Go in and establish care with them. Yeah, lots of new patient paperwork. So,
Anywho,
I don't blame you for not
cool
wanting to
new
do that.
settings. If you're still using an old,
if you're still using a Ponto 3,
they are really good.
Yes.
I would definitely want a 4. Still want to try a 4.
Because you want Bluetooth.
I want Bluetooth.
Yeah. But our daughter had had 2 3s for 3 years before she broke them. Both.
Yeah.
And then they were placed under warranty.
Cool. Anyways.
So.
There's our little update.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. The conversation was my understanding of what our audiologist said in regards to our daughter's Oticon Ponto3, as well as my husband's insight from his personal experience wearing a Cochlear Baha 5. If something we said was not accurate or confusing, comment below and let us know. Also, tell us what hearing device do you wear and what is your favorite cool feature. If you found this video to be helpful, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and share it with your friends.